In that same province, U.S. soldiers were ambushed and found themselves in a brutal fight. One of them ran into enemy fire to rescue his comrades' soldiers. Tomorrow, Staff Sergeant Sal Giunta will receive the military's highest award, the Medal of Honor. He's not just brave, he's humble, as Chief Foreign Correspondent Lara Logan discovered when she interviewed Giunta for 60 Minutes.
Afghanistan's Korangal Valley became known to Americans as the Valley of Death, a place that saw some of the toughest fighting of the Afghan war.
Was there anywhere in the Korangal Valley that you could have felt safe?
Maybe in your dreams.
For Staff Sergeant Sal Giunta and his fellow soldiers in the 173rd Airborne Brigade, it was hell on earth. But the worst night of all was October 25th, 2007.
Everything all of a sudden happened. Tracers, bullets, RPGs, explosions, wings, zings, dings, snaps, pops, cracks.
About a dozen Taliban fighters ambushed the Americans as they were heading back to base, firing at them from two sides simultaneously. Sergeant Giunta's squad leader, Sergeant Eric Gallardo, was among the first to be hit.
I fell. While falling is when I got shot in the helmet. I remember thinking, did I just get shot in the helmet? Did that just happen?
So you had to get him out of that spot.
I was just going to grab him and just pull him back.
Before I know it, Giunta has come into the open, and he's pulling me out of the open.
While saving his squad leader, Giunta was shot in his body armor. With no regard for his own life, he then charged once again into the Taliban guns to rescue another American soldier. Sergeant Joshua Brennan had been gravely wounded and was being carried away by Taliban fighters.
One guy had his arms and one guy had his legs, and they were dragging him. And
did you see their faces?
I saw their hats and their beards, and I saw their guns. I saw their guns were slung on their back because their hands were full.
Joshua Brennan died later that night in surgery, but Sal Giunta's actions had saved him from dying in enemy hands, defeated the enemy ambush, and deprived the Taliban of a significant propaganda victory.
What kind of soldier are you?
I'm average. I'm mediocre.
You're mediocre?
Yeah. This is only one moment. I mean, I don't think that I did anything that anyone else that I was with wouldn't have done.
This is the single greatest honor that the military can bestow on its own. And it comes right from the President of the United States himself. That's pretty good for a mediocre soldier.
Think how good the great soldiers are.
Tomorrow at the White House, this mediocre soldier will take his place among the nation's greatest military heroes. Lara Logan, CBS News, New York.